Okay. Well, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is my new YouTube channel, Msfs Sweden, Microsoft Flight Simulator Sweden. And today we are in the Transall by Azure Poly. We've also got some extra effects lined up. I've recently downloaded birds, so you'll see birds flying around, and obviously we need to be aware of that. But basically I'm going to go through the startup procedure for the Transall. Take it for a short flight from Karlstad here, in basically a circuit back to land, and yeah, that'll be that, just as a test really. And so without further ado, we jump in the cockpit. So looking around, it's pretty cool setup in here, and the graphics, I think they've done a really good job. Everything moves, so you can move your co-pilot seat forward and back. Engineer seat, you can spin around. The jump seat here, yeah, I mean it's just really modelled nicely. So I'm going to keep this fairly short, just because it's my first video. So what we're going to do is come over here to covers and wheel chocks on the EFB there, and we can get rid of those. And then we're going to come down here and look at, make sure all these levers are where they should be, which they are. Flap levers up. These condition levers here for the engine start should be back actually. They should default to the rear for start, but they don't. Also the APU over here, that should be off, but apart from that everything else is pretty much as it should be. So what we'll do, we'll jump into some custom views. So I have custom view number 1 is my pilot position, number 2 is my overhead panel. It's not the whole panel, but I can use my mouse just to move around and see what I need to see. Out 3 will be my pedestal. Number 4 is the engineer seat, or radio operating seat, whatever you want to call it. Number 5 is the jump seat. 6 is out the left window. 7 is out the right window. 8 is the tailgate, basically sitting on the end of the tailgate. 9 is back a little bit, and 0 rakish angle, just to give a different view. So let's just jump back up the front. So to start with, we're going to go to the overhead panel. And up here we have the batteries on the right here. We need to turn those on. Now the alarm will go off, but I can cancel that. Pretty noisy. So that's the batteries on, and we have power. So now we're going to come down to the pedestal, and here we have the APU, and above that to the right is the white box. That's the APU panel. So we're going to come open the inlet, we get a green light, and then we open the start button. We get a little flash of low pressure, and then that goes off, and we're just waiting for that to climb. Now the APU is situated outside on the left of the aircraft. I can show you that quickly. In here, and very soon you'll start seeing some exhaust gases coming out. There we go. So we're running. So now the APU's up and running, we can come back up to the top and switch over this generator. Get green light, means the APU's providing us power. Transfer switches can come on now. Like so, anti-vibration on the turboprops can come on. We come back down now to the pedestal and we're pretty much ready to start, engine start. So what we're going to do is turn on all the pumps for number 2. Going to pull this towards us for engine start, open the cage and push forward. And now we're going to monitor this gauge here for the right engine. When we reach 2000 RPM we're going to be pushing the condition lever forward to idle, which is this one. Takes a few seconds. So there we have 2000, so we can inch this forward now into its idle position. And it will lock. A little bit fiddly to be fair. There we go. Once that starts spooling we'll then push this start lever forwards and to norm. There we go, we can see the engine climbing now. It'll probably settle around 10,000. While that's doing that we'll start switching on some switches. Now these systems aren't working fully yet. That'll come in an update I hope. The MCUs, INS and the transponder here don't really do anything, nor does the radar, but we'll put that on anyway because it looks cool. I like to go with the Star Wars view. So there we go, engine 1 is up and running, so we can switch that off now and cage it, and then we can start engine number 1, same performance. Let that spool. While that's spooling up to 2000 I'm going to quickly shoot up here, switch over to generators, come back down again, almost at 2000 now. Okay, condition lever can go to idle. Pernickety, there we go. That's starting to spool. Condition lever forward on the to norm. Looking good. Now we can go back up here because we have gauges here telling us what the engines are doing. The tachymeter here, high pressure. So now we can see they're both up and running. So we can turn these generators on. Good. We're all in the green, so we're going to turn the APU off now. Back down to the pedestal. Air inlet, start off. Air inlet off. Bleed air off. Engine off. Cage it. And that's startup procedure. You can see the APU winding down. We'll get rid of that for now. Yeah, I mean you can put stuff in the back if you wish. I'll show you that quickly. I'm not going to put anything in for this flight, but so you have your aircraft here. Then you have your weights and balances, propeller dust, co-pilot, GPS, and here you can put things in like water tanks, personnel carriers. You just have to be conscious of the weight. You can open doors. As well as the cargo bay, but I'll open that when we're in flight. Fuel, all good. Map and autopilot. but I'll cover that in a later video, I think. So now we can bring all this up. Our EFIS and our direction indicator. Do the same over that side, if I can find a way over there. Okay. Then turn his EFIS on as well. So let's contact ground. Okay, so we can release the parking brake, push the condition levers fully forward, then we start to roll. Not going to worry with taxi lights and everything, but they are above. So I can bring all these lights on. And taxi lights and everything are here. Nope, not looking where I'm going. We're just going to trundle along. Runway 3. And we're approaching the runway, so a quick look left and right. Nothing coming in. Very quiet airport. Don't expect anything. Going to make our way to the end. There's some birds flying past there, look. See? Cool effect. Some more. Be careful of bird strikes. So we're going to use pretty much the whole runway. Okay, you're going to spin us around. Okay, you're going to get lined up. Going to do a roll-in start. Okay, power on. 15% flaps. Power. And rotate. Flaps up. Gear up. So all we're going to do is come back off the power, do a circuit over Shield, back towards Vannon, and then back towards runway 3. While I'm doing this, I'll open the tailgate. Take a look out the back. It's really cool. Quieten it down a bit. Okay, so runway off to the left, so I hit this the water here, I'm going to hang a left. Gear can come down, flaps, everything else. So flaps can come out. Gear can come down. So there we go, guys. That's pretty much it. I'll just shut down the aircraft in a minute, but I hope you enjoyed the flight, and I hope you enjoyed the aircraft. It's great. It's worth getting, I think. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.